All right. Now, I'm going to get you acquainted with some basics here for you for this strategy combat game. Now, not everybody has gold. You know, if you look at the top of my screen, I've got like 15,000 gold. That's not a ton of gold, but it's a lot for people who don't play. That you'd actually have to go out and purchase gold. Um, but for those of you that are not gold players, you don't have a credit card, you're not desiring to pay a lot of money to play this free online web-based game. And again, this game is called Strategy Combat. What you're going to do is you're going to have a home base. After you go through the little tutorial, you'll come back and you'll get this home base on a map, and you'll have the opportunity to go and get bases. Now, let me take a look at the newest map just so I can see. Now, this is not what it would look like when you first get onto a map. It doesn't typically, it's not this busy. It's usually just a few bases on there, and it's a free-for-all. So, let's go back to the map that I'm on and show you the what I was talking about as far as your home base. So your home base is there, okay? This is your home base. You could tell because it's the one that has an H over the top of it when you look at the mini map. In fact, here, let me move my mouse away, or my little, there you go. Now, if you look at the little mini map here, this has an H. Your bases are green, your allies are blue, and your enemies are all the rest. Okay? If you see some are red and some are brownish, the only difference between red and brownish is red you can actually see what's there. So if I take my little mouse, I can see, oh, there's uh, Eunomia. There is Klaus. Okay, great. I can see them. But if I move up a little higher, I can't see that base, so that's why it's the clouded red one. Why can I see? Well, you see that little thing on top of my base? That is a sight tower. I've got it all the way up to as high as it can go, which is giving me a radius of 61. So I can see within 61 meters of this base, you know, and unless of course they do what I do there, which is, if you notice right here, there's a jammer tower. I can make my jammer level 10, so within 10 meters around this base, you can't see it, even with a sight tower. All right. So let's go back to the home base here. All right. So when you start out, you're going to want to start making some of these factories. Now I max out these factories just because that's the way I play. But you know, when you're a non-gold player, you just want to, you know, click these buttons until you can get your factories up as high as you can get them. Keep in mind that you're going to want to also make power plants. Power plants are key because each one of these flax take power. These are defense towers, as I call them, flax. If you look right here, it says here, build up another defense tower. Currently I have 13. That's why it's saying build up to level 14. This is a home base. I'm not really worried about it, but that's not revealed by as much stuff as I have in my home base. But let's just go on. Now, one of the things I tell people is, look, hey, you're not a gold player. That's fine. Make Moors. You see these Moors cars right here? Each one of these you have to individually make. Now, they do take some steel and aluminum, 45,000 and 35,000, and some fuel, 2,750. So you're going to want to make sure to make this stuff. And what I would recommend doing is keep on making it, and making as many of these Moore's cars as you possibly can. And then coming over here and click this I button. It's the immediate resources button. It's 49 gold, so it's going to take some time to make 49. Let's see, for every 10 of those Moore's cars you make, you get 1 gold. So that means you're going to make nearly 500 Moore's cars and you'll have 50 gold. So 49 of them you could use on instant resources, which gives you 30,000 of concrete, steel, and aluminum. And then you can go ahead and make fuel for a little while, because you're going to need to make more gold. See, now you've already used up 49. You only have 1 gold left. Well, make another 30 or 40 Moore's cars. Get another 4 gold, and then you can make, with this gear here, you can make fuel for 1 hour. And the fuel for 1 hour is 4 gold. It's only 1 gold for mine because I did this. I purchased these right here, accelerator optimizers. So I got 3 on this 1 base. So that means everything I make in here is going to cost, right here, is going to cost 1 gold for 1 hour, or 15 golds for 15 hours. So anyways, that's a nice trick I learned about the accelerator optimizer. Anyways, so you got your Moore's cars, you're building those up so that way you get more and more gold. It takes a while. You could actually put, if you made 100 a day, well, great, that's 10 gold. Do that for 5 days. In a week, you've got enough gold that you can go ahead and make 30 million concrete, steel, aluminum, and then you can start making some fuel. Okay, then the other thing I tell people is, well, go ahead and make some of these spas. These are group 5, and they're going to help you take little bases. So at the beginning, you don't have, if you're a non-gold player, you shouldn't take more than 3 bases, because it will give you enough resources that you can go ahead and start making stuff. And it's going to start costing you money to go ahead and upgrade. See, even if you want to upgrade the defense, it's going to cost you more money. If you want to, if you want to make more towers, the more you have, the more expensive they get. Currently, concrete, it's 145,000 concrete just to make 1 more tower. So by having that 30 million of each, it's going to give you more ability to defend your 3 bases. Why do you want to have 3? Well, any more than 3, and you're going to find yourself having to make factories. Now, if you come over here to the factories, these cost money. They're typically like 19 gold each. Mine are 1 because I have a lot of recovery left. But these are about 19 gold each. And you could have up to 15 per base. But you'll need them if you're going to have your bases with 30 defense towers. So just keep that in mind, that you're going to want to go ahead and make sure to not get too many bases, because it will make you start spending gold or making all your time making Moore's cars, which isn't fun. But it gives you the ability to go ahead and also get your initial conquests out of the way, which gives you some free stuff up here anyways. All right. So that's my video for right now, and it's just basically let you know, hey, look, if you're a non-gold player, your best bet is to get maybe 3 bases. Defend them as good as you can by making as many of these defense towers as you can. Keep on making Moore's cars so that you can go ahead and upgrade your defense towers so that they're stronger. This allows you to have your bases protected while you're gone. And then you can spend all your time just building up these cars and going out and fighting and sniping and just, having fun. All right? So it's a fun game as long as you realize if you're a non-gold player, don't try and get, 9, 10 bases, because you're not going to be able to support them and you're going to find yourself losing them left and right. All right, so that's my video for today, or for now. And I'll give you some more tips on this game later.